Welcome to another episode of Brisk Bites. Today we're going to dive into Brisk Boost and how you can enhance any student learning experience using the Boost It option. So as you can see, I do have a passage up on my screen. This is a reading passage geared towards fourth grade students. I'm going to be able to just show you how you can use Brisk Boost to create an enhanced experience. Let's check it out. If I come on down to Brisk, I'm just going to click Open Brisk, and now you will see the option for Boost Student Activity. I'm going to select Boost Student Activity, and now you're going to see we have three separate categories. Right away under Engage, you can see all the different ways I can engage my students. I can select from the tutor where I can personalize support. I can hook to grab students' attention with a lesson hook, a character chat. We could even have a debate, inquiry, brainstorm, and of course, we do have real-world math problems. Now, if I come on over to Assess, I really like this option. This is perfect if you're looking for a great formative assessment to supplement any activity. If I just want to do a quick pulse check, like a check for understanding or an exit ticket to provide me information on who might need more support, I can do that for my students too. Now, let's say I have access to my students' written work. I can also boost the student activity through a writing coach, glow and grow feedback, next steps, or goal setting. So there are so many options here. Let's say that in this case, I want to create a strong hook for my students with the activity that I currently have. I'm going to click Hook. And now you can see I can create a hook activity about this document, and I can apply standards. I've changed the grade level to fourth grade, and I'm also going to apply some standards in here. I am going to be focusing on theme for fourth grade, so I'm going to go ahead and select my standard at this time. And now I can select Done. Now I'm just going to go right ahead and click Next. And now in this case, you can see it's recommended that I do share students with a view-only access to this document. There are other options here, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and keep this document, and now I'm going to Brisk it. You can see Brisk is now preparing my activity for my students. Okay, our Boost student activity is now ready to share. When you share Brisk Boost activities with students, you do have a couple of ways to do that. First off, you can have students go right to this site. You could share this link and have them enter the code. Or you can always share this link here wherever students access assignments via links. I love that as the teacher, you also have the ability to preview and edit. Let's look at this piece first. Under Preview and Edit, here's what it looks like. As the teacher, I can always come in and edit my title. I can edit learning objectives here as well. So you'll see all of the learning objectives. The students have the written passage here. And then if I come down to the hook, notice that there are instructions. And as the student, they can click Let's Go. Let's check out what it looks like on the student side. It's actually going to be pretty similar to the teacher version. In the student view, it looks very similar. Again, I have my title, I can read my passage, I can come on over to my learning objectives here, and again, I'll see the hook. Now, here's how this works with Brisk Boost. Students would come in and they would select Let's Go. Right away, Brisk Boost is engaging the students. Students can listen in to Brisk Boost or they can read. And down here, they can chat with Brisk Boost simply by typing, but they can always speak into this as well and then upload their response. Brisk Boost is engaging me right away, and it's asking me, what do you think the story might be about? So they're really asking us at this point to make an inference about the title. If I click Add Message, you'll see that I added my fourth grade response, and then Brisk Boost responds again and also provides another question. So Brisk Boost is going to continue to inquire and get students curious and digging a little bit deeper to hook them into the activity. I've gone ahead and added an additional response just to show you the interaction that Brisk Boost will continue to have. I love that it's now digging into how do you think the characters might feel about it. So these are all great ways to be able to get students to be able to think more deeply about the activity and really having the guide on the side. You might be curious about if teachers can watch the progression of students and the interactions they might have with Brisk Boost. So let's explore that. On this screen, you're going to see how I can monitor my students. From the top, I do have the title. I have the ability to pause the activity for students, add a class. We have sharing options and edit. Down below, I can see any of the students in my classroom. I can see if they're in progress. I can also see the steps that they're on within their progress. If I select View, I'll also be able to open up a window where I can see which questions Boost has asked and also how the student is responding. I like that I can download the chat because that does maintain record of student learning and engagement. What I love about Brisk Boost is that students can continue on their learning path as teachers are working with small groups or perhaps one-on-one or maybe as a station rotation in the classroom. Let's return to Brisk one more time. I'm going to click on Brisk, just return to that Boost student activity. Within here, you can choose any way that you'd like to engage your students, assess, or provide writing support. There are so many ways that we can really leverage Brisk Boost in the classroom, and I think you're going to see the benefits of it as well. Join us soon for another Brisk Bite, and I would love for you to share your Brisk teaching journey with us.